Hello Aquarius, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop, and this is your reading for the month of August. I'm going to take an oracle card for you together with some tarot. I'm going to put the tarot to one side while I focus on the oracle cards, and I will just take one for the general reading or flavour of the month as such. Please remember that this is a reading for the collective. If it doesn't resonate and you think it's all not at all relevant to you, then also check out your moon and or your rising signs, because you may find that you're actually energetically connecting with that aspect of your nature as opposed to your sun sign. Okay, so without further ado, for Aquarius for the month of August, let's see what more transitions you'd like them to have. Transitional time for Aquarius, isn't it? What have we got? Isn't that lovely? I think sometimes it's really important to remember this. Aquarians are having a tough old time. You're an angel on earth. Let's have a look. Take 6 cards for the month of August for Aquarius. That feels about right. What a beautiful way to start a reading, isn't it? To remind you that you are an angel on earth. Oh my goodness me. This transformation. Oh my goodness me. I say, oh my goodness me, oh my goodness me. And you're like, what? Okay, right. You're taking a break from it all at the beginning of the month. Feet up, enough. Give yourself a mental rest, because my goodness me, you've earned it, okay? You are hopefully going to read this and listen to this and think, actually, yeah, she's right. I need to just take a bit of a break. Take a snooze. Hit that snooze button, because judgment's about to hit you. Judgment's about to come in and slap you around and say, look. No, it's not really. Right. This card is about, you see, almost like the Pied Piper, it's actually a divine reminder that these people here are self-mummified themselves. Can you see that? They're all in like their mummies. And then these beautiful butterflies are sent down to turn them into these beautiful butterflies, to basically transform them. This is the divine transformation. Comes down and basically reawakens these souls and says, hey, remember why you were here. And is this just a bit too, I'm actually the hairs on the back of my head, neck rather. You're an angel on earth, and I'm going to give you the judgment card. So I'm about to remind you that, my goodness me, you're here for a reason. What is that reason? Shall we have a look? Happiness. You are entitled to happiness. The Queen of Cups tells you, look, she's holding her hands up going, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I want to be happy. I don't know, how am I able to take care of myself? How am I able to find this? Look at all these beautiful peacocks. Just stunning. And then, I actually couldn't make this up. And then divine guidance steps in again. You're like, oh, right. So you go through this period of time of judgment, reawakening, remembering why you're here, and that you're here for a reason, for happiness. And then you have the High Priestess. I have to say, I'll say that in a second, that you're very, very busy and giving something up in order for the busyness to appear. So you're going to have to let go of something in order to do all of this activity. Right. I'm just going to, just a moment. Okay. This is about connecting. So intuitively connecting. It's actually the High Priestess, which means that divine guidance is stepping in, and you need to listen to your intuition, and you're very intuitive and follow your guts and follow the feelings, etc., etc. But this is bigger, because it's been it follows these cards here, and it's about happiness. What makes you happy is you are about to remember or go through some sort of spiritual happening in the middle of the month, which starts you running off in 1,000 different directions. The Eight of Wands is you literally are so busy that you don't have time to think. You're literally in all the different places. You see, like shooting, all these different things all over the place. And you have to give something up in order for that to happen. Because this is the Hanged Man, which is the major card of self-sacrifice. You give something up. You don't, I mean, I always say it's a card of delay, but it's actually self-imposed delay. So you decide to forsake something. So because you've got all this busy, you're just going to remember that something's going to have to slide. You can't do everything. You've got this big plan here, this big major plan. You are here for a reason, right? We need to reconnect with that, Aquarians. You need to reconnect and that. Listen to your intuition. Step back into your spiritual side of things. You're listening to a tarot reading. Absolutely great. Try some chakra balancing. Try to reconnect to that spiritual side of yourself. Get back into that, because you're about to go full tilt into something. But you will need to give up something in order to be able to do all of that, or something will be lost as a result of that. So if you want to retain everything and keep everything, then just remember that, you can't do it all. So maybe make a decision. Let me just, I pulled another card on that a second. Hang on. Yeah, it's about a pathway. So I don't think I can't really put too much into this. I think that you'll know it when it arrives. It's with connection to all of the stuff. So the message here is this is all divine guidance. You are being guided into this activity, but something's going to slide. Just be careful about the decision that you make, because you may not want to let that go. It's about having it all. You may want to hang on to that. You can decide to do that, You can have whatever you want in this life. You don't have to give up everything for the greater good. This is about the greater good. You don't have to give that up. You can hang on to whatever you want to, because these are just the cards telling you this, you see. You may be able to, have it all. Why not? We all can. I pulled another card then. You've got the moon as well. So we're going through a very deeply intuitive, all is as it should be, divine intervention story here, Aquarius. So it's just, you've got to go with the flow. When this comes, go with the flow. When you get pushed into this, it's like you get pushed into all this activity. You don't have to give it up. You can decide, make the decision to keep it. I don't know what it is. You don't have to give it up, all of it, because you can decide to keep it. Okay, so that's your reading for the month of Aquarius, August. And as I said, don't also check out your rising and or your moon if you think that this is complete craziness. Okay, thanks very much for your time.